Hello. Take a quiet moment with me. Think about your day. Maybe something didn't go as planned. Maybe something small stayed on your mind. We all have those moments. And most of the time, it's not life making things heavy. It's us holding on to things that were never ours to carry. So here's a simple idea that can bring calm. Control what you can. Ignore the rest. Imagine this. You wake up, check your phone. There's a message you don't like. Your plans fall apart. Someone criticizes you. Something goes wrong. And just like that, your mood is gone. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of what ruined your day was never in your control to begin with. So why does it control you? Today, we're going to break down one of the most powerful ideas ever discovered. Control what you can. Ignore the rest. If you truly understand this, your stress drops, your focus sharpens, and your life becomes a lot calmer and a lot stronger. There are only two types of things in this world. Things you can control and things you cannot. That's it. You can control your thoughts, your actions, your decisions, your effort, but you cannot control other people's outcomes, the past, the future, random events. And yet, most people spend their lives obsessed with the second category. They worry about what others think. They stress about outcomes they can't guarantee. They replay the past. They fear the future. And in doing so, they give away their peace. Let's be honest. You don't suffer because life is hard. You suffer because you try to control what isn't yours. Think about it. You send a message and then keep checking your phone. Why? Because you want to control the response. You work hard, but stress about the result. Why? Because you want to control the outcome. Someone insults you, and it ruins your day. Why? Because you're trying to control their opinion. But here's the truth. You can't. And the more you try, the more anxious, frustrated, and exhausted you become. Control feels comforting. It gives the illusion that if you just try hard enough, you can shape everything around you. But reality doesn't work that way. You can do everything right and still fail. You can be kind and still be disliked. You can plan everything and still face chaos. So what do? You shift your focus, not to what happens, but to how you respond. This is where your power actually is. Not in controlling life, but in controlling yourself. You can't control whether someone respects you, but you can control whether you act with integrity. You can't control whether you succeed, but you can control whether you give your best effort. You can't control what happens next, but you can control how prepared you are. And once you realize this, something changes. You stop chasing control and start building strength. Let's say you go into an important interview. Most people think like this. I need to get this job. I hope they like me. What if I mess up? They're focused on what? The outcome, something they cannot control. Now compare that to someone who understands this philosophy. I will prepare. I will show up calm. I will do my best. That's it. Same situation. Completely different mindset. One is anxious, the other is grounded. And ironically, the second person performs better. When you stop trying to control everything, you become emotionally free. Criticism doesn't shake you as much. Failure doesn't break you. Uncertainty doesn't paralyze you, because your stability is no longer tied to external things. It's internal. And that's powerful, because external things are unstable. People change, situations change, outcomes change. But if your peace depends on them, you will always feel unstable. Now let's be real. This isn't easy. Letting go of control feels uncomfortable. It feels like losing certainty, losing security, losing predictability. But what you're actually losing is illusion. You were never in control of those things. You were just attached to them. And attachment creates suffering. So instead of asking, how do I control this? Start asking, is this even mine to control? If the answer is no, let it go. Here's how you actually apply this. 1. Pause during stress. Ask, is this in my control? 2. Separate the two. Write it down if needed. What I control, what I don't. 3. Act only on what you control. Put your energy there. 4. Accept the rest, not passively, but calmly. Acceptance is not weakness, it's clarity. At the end of the day, your life becomes much simpler when you realize this. You don't need to control everything. You just need to control yourself, your effort, your mindset, your actions. That's enough. More than enough. Because when you master that, nothing external can truly disturb you. So next time something goes wrong, pause and ask yourself, is this in my control? If it is, act. If it isn't, let go and keep moving forward. If this changed how you see things, take a moment to reflect on one thing you've been trying to control and let it go. That might be the first step toward real peace.